Alright guys, I don't know where I left off at. I mean, this videos have been accumulated over the last 2 years. So I'm gonna do my best editing them in order and getting you guys caught up to where I am at now, and then we can continue with some videos because I've been slacking. All right, enjoy. Alright guys, I have installed the driver's side skirt, and I told myself I was going to do some sanding to try to stay on my schedule. One block till it's worn down was going to be it for tonight, so that's what I did. As you can tell, that block was pretty wore down. I'll just do a quick walk around of the car, and then I'm gonna call it a night, and I'll see you in the morning. I think in the morning I'm gonna pull it out and rinse all this dust off of it and go from there. Alright guys, I have reapplied a little bit of Bondo and sanded all these parts down pretty much smooth and the shape that I want. It is pretty much finished. These are ready for the finishing coat. I'm just waiting for, I ordered it online, so I'm waiting for it to come in. Sand at the fronts. So this one looks rough, but it's really smooth too. Both of the side skirts are sanded down. This piece is now attached to the bottom right here. It's nice and round, has a nice round shape to it. Let's see if I can show it to you. Yeah. And the other side is the same, nice and smooth and sanded now. And I finished both of the ends are done here. Match up, and this side here, it'll need a bracket to hold it where I want it because it sags just a little bit. Okay, so here's one of the fenders. One of the last steps I am doing before primer is a skim coat here to fill all the pinholes, and what I'm using just happens to be red. So I had all the pieces covered like this with the red, and I just been sanding away. Just kind of boring for video, but I figured I'd give you a quick update. So you can see it looks like it's speckled with red, and all that was either pinholes or some marks from the electric sander. Like, all those are like little divots from the sander. So I sanded this last one here by hand. 380 400 grit, and now all those little pinholes and some low spots like this are now filled up nice and smooth all the way across. These ones here, you can see there was a lot. That's why I decided to go ahead and do that, because with the Bondo it has like a lot of pinholes and stuff. All needs to be done with these is wiped off, and then wiped off with some just grease remover, and they are ready for primer. So this one had a few big ones in the front, a couple of bigger spots, a couple of smaller spots, just like all the other ones. But yeah, this one's done too. It just needs to be wiped off, and it's ready for primer. I think in the morning I'm gonna pull it out and rinse all this dust off of it and go from there. All right, I'm gonna sand this, then we'll get back to it. All right, so I pulled her out of the garage, and she's about to get washed. I got all the body panels on, side skirts, over fenders. She's filthy, but hopefully after I wash her. So you got all this tape on this side that I'm gonna have to remove, and I took the topper off the top too, so I can actually get a good clean. So we see how dirty it is now. Whew. We're gonna clean her up. Alright, she's all cleaned up. Not perfect, but I got all the dust off. Most of the tape. There's a couple sticky spots that are still apparent, but I want to take advantage of the space around it now to get some nice video. I got this lip right here. Hopefully you guys can see it. Okay. Probably see it better on this side. It's so bright. I'm not sure if it's coming through, but here you can see it. This lip is actually for, I'm not sure what year, but a Subaru, I believe, WRX or something. But since I had it out here, I pulled it off the wall, and honestly, I think with a little cut here and there, this bad boy will fit on. Right here you can see there's a gap, but the lip behind this lip right here, it just pokes out that way. So if I cut that off, it would flush up pretty good. The sides, I mean, from the front, it doesn't look bad. It pokes out a little bit, looks decent. I think it'd kind of go with the theme of the car. Y'all let me know what you think. I don't think it looks half bad for being for a totally different car. And like I said, I can always tweak it a little bit and shave some spots to make it tuck a little better. But usually you don't see it from down here. You see it more from up here. And it looks halfway decent. Anyways, I washed the car, and the whole thing looks decent right about now. So I think I'm just happy that I have all the pieces done for the kit. I still have some duct tape. This is the worst decision I made. I held body parts on and together with duct tape when I moved it from one of my garages to the other, and it is a total bitch to take duct tape off after it sits for that long. So don't use duct tape. Actually, don't use any tape. The other tape was hard too. Just the regular Scotch like paint tape is a pain in the ass to get off too. But yeah, man, I'm getting excited because now it's starting to look like it's a little more complete. Of course, I know there's a lot more work to do. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen it kind of semi-clean and semi-put together. And just on top of that, this lip that I just kind of eyeballed and was like, yeah, sure, I'll take that too. It seems like it might fit. Now almost, I want to say almost two years later, I pulled it off the wall and finally tested it out, and it's not half bad. It's decent. I think so anyways. I'm pretty excited for a free part. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments what you think. First off, the whole car. I mean, you can kind of, I have more room so you can kind of see how it's turning out and what you're thinking. Maybe some ideas, shoot them my way. Because it's not done yet, but I'd like to put some splitters. If not this one, then I'll make one out of the that poly plastic or whatever it's called, and then you know, the flat ones on the side. Even if I do use this one, I think I'm gonna still do the flat, like a flat piece down the side, because I want to bring a piece up kind of to meet with the side skirt back there, kind of like a canard. And I'm laying my ass in my driveway right now. You can't see me, but I'm laying on the ground because I'm spent. I washed the car and my motorcycle out there, and then I got a call to go to work, so it's like nice, but